Okay, let's do another practice problem. Here I have 5 observations with 2 variables. Right? X is very simple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the Y value is 3, 7, 5, 11, 14. Right? And these are expressed in order pairs. Okay, most of you probably might remember this from your algebra class. Right, order pairs, but no problem. Order pair just means X and Y, right? Just means that there are 2 variables that come together. Okay, and here we have a sample size of 5. Okay, and every observation we have two variables. All right, so let's develop a scatter diagram, right, for these data by hand. Okay. Again, this is probably the last time we'll do this by hand. From now on, after this example, we'll do everything on Gradle with the computer. Okay. But here was a small data set. It shouldn't be too hard. Now, I don't have graph paper here, so I'm just going to roughly sketch it. I'm going to put X on the bottom and Y on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now going vertically, right? Going vertically, if I just do one tick mark as 1, then I'm not going to have enough room. So instead, I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Okay, and then go ahead and try your best to plot it. You can pause the video and then check with me when you're done. Okay, so we got, here we go. Okay, all right, so that's our plot, and clearly, right, we have a scatter diagram here, and clearly, right, what does this tell us about relationship between 2 variables? Well, they have oh, by the way, when we say relationship, we're talking about a linear relationship. Okay, and then what does it tell us? That tells us they have a positive linear relationship. Okay, so as X increases, Y also increase. Okay, next, let's develop the estimated regression equation using the least square method. Okay, so this indicates that there are other methods, but the method that we learn is called the least square method. All right, so the formula now to construct that, we're gonna need first thing we need is X bar and Y bar. Okay, so go ahead and just calculate that. What is the average of X and what is the average of Y? And we got 3 and 8. Okay. Next, we need we're gonna use our table method, right? And so we're gonna have our xi, yi. Go ahead and copy those down. 1, 2, 3, and then yi. 3, 7, 5, 11, 14. Next column that you need is xi minus x bar. Okay, so that's the 1 minus 3. Okay, 1 minus 3 will give you negative 2. 2 minus 3 give you negative 1, and so on. Okay, I'll finish that in a moment, but just let you know what's the next column here. Next column you'll need is yi minus y bar. Okay, here will be 3 minus 8. It'll be negative 5. 7 minus 8, negative 1, and so on. I'll finish that in a moment. Okay, the next column that you want, right, is the product xi minus x bar times yi minus y bar. Okay, so you multiply the two together. Right? Negative 2 times negative 5, that's going to be a positive 10. 1 times 1 is going to give you a positive 1, and so on. Now the next column that you want after this, right, is xi minus x bar all squared. Okay, so that's going to take this column here, square that. So negative 2 squared is going to give you 4. Negative 1 squared give you 1. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video if you want to go ahead and try to finish the rest of these columns on your own and check your answer here. All right, so go ahead and fill it. Once you fill in the columns, this is the numbers that you should get, and then you want to go ahead and sum up the last 2 columns, because that is you're going to need that to calculate B1, which is summation xi minus x bar times yi minus y bar, and the denominator is summation xi minus x bar. all squared. All right, so if you add all that up, you should get 26. Add all that up, and you get 10. So B1 equals 26 divided by 10, or 2.6. With that, we can calculate B0. We have y bar plus, or minus, excuse me, 2.6 times x bar. Okay, and that's going to equal to 0.2. So our estimated regression equation is y hat I equals 0.2 plus 2.6 xi. Okay. All right. Now, next, use the estimated regression equation to predict the value of y when x equals 4. Here we go. Again, y hat I equals 0.2 plus 2.6 times 4 equals 10.6. How do we interpret this? Again, this 10.6 is the expected value when x equals 4. Okay.